Okay, why this is being set up? Very well-known chemical company had approached me. This was in Mumbai. Can you hear?
Yes.
All right. So they said, at that time I was running the advertising agency, and they were spending, absolutely incredulously huge amounts of money on advertising. And this was the days before the internet for recruitment. And there used to be what is called the Ascent, which used to be a separate part of the Times of India, which used to come on a certain day of the week. Today, now they are put it within Button. And every week there used to be a long ad, and the ad was not cheap. It used to cost almost something like 40,000 rupees for every insertion. I'll finish the story. And so I one day went and asked their HR manager, why are you spending so much of money? So he turns around and tells me, he says, oh, we are not getting good people. I said, you're not getting good people? I said, then there is a problem with your brand. No. So anyway, so he said, why don't you come and speak to our top? I said, okay. Now the top management were all, I would say, seniors, and when I started the word branding, they sort of, got electric shocks, and they said, no, nothing of that sort. We will not, we don't want to waste money on branding. We are doing very well. They were doing very well, very profitable company, a public limited company, and so on and so forth. And then one of the second generation said, okay, why don't you come up and make a presentation? So fine. Now, one of the when we did our research, we found out that the company was known as a chemical company. So what does one normally associate chemicals with, or what comes into your mind? It is something which all drums, and the name also was not very exciting name, and so on and so forth. So I told him, I said, I would suggest that you completely do what is called a rebrand. Don't change the name, because for many people the name, particularly for those who have created the company, the name becomes absolutely sacrosanct. But I think here there should be a shift in change, because the name is not meant for you, it is for your customer. So anyway, they were very reluctant to change the name, fine. But I said, change your identity, which is the logo. And don't call yourself a chemical company. Give it a different name. What are you good at? They said, we are damn good at technical services. I said, okay, say that. The best in technical service, in chemicals, or something like that, to make a shift in the mind space. Branding today is all about making that shift in the mind. And it's all with a play of words, with a play of visuals, what you communicate. And the moment when you communicate that, you have made a shift in the mind. Anyway, so finally then the younger generation, they saw the presentation that I had done. They were convinced that they needed to make a change. And then later on, I think they went overseas. Yes, another reason also, they said that we were not getting any international customers. And one of the reasons was that when you go with an identity, your look, the company look, which means your logo, the name, the font, the type, is looking so very old-fashioned. Nobody wants to do business with you. They want to see something smart, they want to see something modern. And that's where I say that look and feel of a company, it's just like a look and feel of a person. You want to see somebody smart, somebody dynamic. Similarly, customers like to see a smart-looking name, a smart-looking logo. Then you say, yes, the company is a corporate professional company. Recently, Wipro has undergone a change of their logo the second time. First, it used to be just the word mark, which was called Wipro. Then they changed it to a sunflower, and from a sunflower, now they've changed it to dots. This has been the growth of their company from being a oil trading company to somebody who got into making computer peripherals and soaps and whatnot, and now into purely, now Wipro is identified as an IT company. Nobody knows that Wipro has got so many other products. They own Chandrika and soap brands like that. So important, and Aziz Premji was a guy who was so invested in that look and feel of his company that the visiting card had to have the correct colors of the logo, it had to have the correct size. All this made a difference to the look and feel of the company. Now, very often I tell entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, don't wait till that time. You do it now. Because now is the time to do it. You don't want to make and spend crores at a time when you have growth to a certain level, and then you find that you have to do this change of name, change of look and all that to look modern, and find that you have to spend a lot of money. You start off doing it right now itself, and particularly when a company wants to go international. Okay, so coming back to it, I just wanted to have a look at some of these names which I've mentioned there, and tell me which are not brands. Sorry? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
All are brands.
Absolutely right. All are brands. That comes into my second slide. Please have a look at this. Which is the shirt that you will buy? Do you know that both these shirts are originating from the same factory, made from the same cloth, manufactured, made by the same what you call production line? One has branded itself, one has not branded itself in the sense it has a label. Both have very successful companies that own it. Color Plus is now owned by Raymond's, and this is a hypothetical one which I've taken place. It's also a very successful company that is doing very good profits. All that they do is to make these shirts, and then they sell it off into various other markets, or they sell it, they're contract manufacturers. Now, what is the difference is that Color Plus has built itself into a brand name, whereas this is not, and we will pay 5,000 bucks for Color Plus, and the same shirt, which is just about maybe 1,500, we will not pay because it's not a brand name, but both are the same. Now, if any of you all go to Zara's or H&M or wherever it is, Marks and Spencer's, have you seen the label ever in which is it says made in China? Made in Bangladesh. So what does it mean? All these products